Right, 45 minutes, let's go. Okay, so this week's creative property question was, why have I changed my area and strategy? Right, so without looking at a sort of script or anything, or let's see if I can eloquently on a Sunday evening at 7 o'clock after a 9-hour day and 2 days in a row. Let's see if I can eloquently explain. And yes, I have caught too much sun today. Yes, yes I have. Lease option, I want cash flow. And then profit maybe in the future, but I want cash flow. I want to have time freedom as soon as possible. You know, I'm in my 20s. This is the time for trying new things, doing a bunch of things, not getting stuck in one job. This is the time for where I have my greatest energy. I think, you know, I doubt I'll have this sort of. Probably maybe I'll have more intellectual energy in my 50s, 40s, but I won't have as much energy, physical energy as I do now. So I don't want to be stuck in any sort of work through necessity of finance. I want to, you know, if I'm going to commit to some work, that's fully out of my choice rather than a kind of, oh, well, it's the only option for me right now, which is, well, not that tennis coaching is the only option for me right now, but it's the simplest option for me right now. But again, not because I see much of a long-term position so much in being on the tennis court coaching. More like because it provides cash flow. But I do enjoy it. Oh, click. I do enjoy it, but yeah, I want to be enjoying it and doing it, not out of necessity. So cash flow from property, and lease options are a great way to get into cash flow without having to put a lot of money down, put any sort of deposit. Okay, and unlike a rent-to-rent contract, you do have first rights to buy the property later down the line once you've got the funds together. So I prefer it to rent-to-rent. The thing is, in London, doing a lease option, there's not a great yield in the properties in London. The yield isn't really there. I should stop looking at my nails. They are too long. But anyway. Yeah, so the yield's not good. Therefore, for me to make it work, it would have to be like SA. I know there's ways around the 90-day rule, but I'd probably have to go on yet another training course to figure that out, or do it compliantly. So, therefore, I would like to do lease options again, to get the cash flow, and get those deals going quickly. Cash flow without a huge deposit, quickly. £2,000 a month would be great from property. Would just be like, oh, okay, I can live on that, and then, but London's not really going to provide that, so I've decided to go for the north east, but not northeast, like Yorkshire, like South Yorkshire, just north, let's just north, you know. So it's going to be, I'll write this down before I forget it, Wakefield, Doncaster. No, I shouldn't say it like that. Doncaster and Leeds suburbs, maybe not city centre. So they're like stable 6.5% to 8% yield. So why wouldn't you want higher? You can get 12% yields. Well, you don't necessarily want just the highest yields, because that could indicate areas where the property price is really low versus the rent, And if the property price is really low, then it's maybe a cheap area, an undesirable area. And then if it's a cheap, undesirable area, let's be honest, you're not going to get the best tenant. They might be unreliable, missing payments, quite high tenant turnover as well. So that's not ideal. That's not really what I'm looking for. So that's why it's not like in any sort of cheaper areas like right northeast or whatever. I'm just saying the whole northeast is a cheap area. But yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason. So hope that all makes sense. And Wakefield, Doncaster, and Leeds suburbs. I need to get the postcode of that up. But yeah, once I do get the postcode of that up, I'm gonna then going to put it into property filter, and we'll see if there's any initial deals on it. So I'm not going to finish my property engine. Well, no, I'm not going to finish my property engine deals of London. Let's just focus on this new area. We're looking to work with landlords. So I'm looking for a property. So it's that. For a property that looks like tenanted or previously tenanted. So we can get the landlord specials, as they're affectionately known. Alright, so and I don't want to deal with refurbs as well, for financial reasons and time reasons for myself. Refurb's cool, it's satisfying to watch, but it's not like I'm super passionate about it. Like, I'm more passionate about the transformation of cooking a piece of beef, to be quite frankly honest, than the transformation of a home, like the process. In terms of the outcome, a lovely new home, a lovely piece of beef, pretty equally passionate about those two things, but everyone's going to be like tuning out now, what is this going about? But in terms of the process, and I'm, you can't just go for outcomes, I'm sure everyone wishes they could. We have to think about process here. Which process do I enjoy more? Well, I don't really enjoy the process of property refurbishment, blah, blah, blah. So let's look for already compliant stock. Tenanted, okay, so it's compliant. The yield's going to be 6.5 to 8%. Of course, I wouldn't mind if it was higher. You can always raise the rent. And yeah, I want the difference between the mortgage and all the costs and the rents to be high enough to make me a bit of cash flow, but low enough so the landlord's not interested anymore. So probably something like £250 a unit is like a good target. Yeah, okay, great. That means I'd need to have like 10 to get to my, 8 to get to my monthly enough figure, but that's doable. I think once I get one over the line, I'm just going to be, I need to watch this back as and when that happens. But I imagine, certainly hope that once I get one over the line, I'll be able to hustle really well for the next ones, build some credibility from what I did that first time with those agents. Have you got any more? Has the landlord got any more? Anyone else that could benefit from this strategy? And I'm interested in £250 a unit, whereas a long-term landlord might not be anymore, because I know that at the end of that, I'm gonna get the option to buy the property at yesterday's price in an area where the capital appreciation is 5%. That's another reason. So that's it. Let's get looking for it. Oh yeah, I need to find out what the actual postcodes are. It would be Wednesday that I looked for it. So I'm just trying to find this information for the postcodes. The 19th of August. Here we go. And yeah, I did rely on AI to make a quick decision. But really, it's like I'm thinking about this for a while, and it's a 12-week year. This book, it got me to just go right. Like I'm creating a strategic block, and by 12 o'clock it was that day. I'm gonna have decided. I'm gonna have changed my area and strategy, and I did. So, oh, not wasn't even necessarily gonna change, but I did. So yeah. So the postcodes we're looking at. Wakefield is a priority apparently. Safe family rentals. WF1 to WF4. Okay. So, one. I haven't had save searches in property filter before, so this will be interesting. Hey, I should probably stop just doing that. Let's actually have a look at some, you know, yeah. Wow, this is clunky today. Oh dear. Clunky, clunky, clunky. What's my pipeline? So it's WF1, WF2, WF3, WF4, okay. Then it's Doncaster is DN1 to 6. Okay, and then Leeds is LS14, LS15, LS16, LS25, LS26, LS27. Right, let's see how easy that is now to sort of save a search then. I don't know, let's see. Lead generators. Will work 24/7 for you. Okay. Let's. Do you know what? I'm not supposed to really like show this off, like this type of learning stuff on social media and for free. Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm not supposed to be honest, because you've got to buy property loads. Or just try it yourself for 7 days or whatever it is. That's annoying. I kind of want to look at that. How to do it. Um, let's just. I'm not actually playing the audio of this, so you guys can't hear. I'm not playing the audio of my laptop, so you guys can't hear this. So I think there should be. Right, so he's doing. So yeah, that's what I was going to do anyway. Instead of wait feels a priority, so I'm going to do WF1. Tell you what, I don't know whether he's doing multiple. Okay, you can manually select postcodes, is what he said. So I'll do this. And then I will select another one, WF2. WF2. Alright. Then WF3. So that's these three. Yeah. WF4 apparently, that's the last one. This one here. Okay, okay. Not this one. Alright. Then there's Doncaster. Oh, Leeds there. Doncaster is down there. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Penistone. What an interesting town that one is. And this is... Okay, I've been to Sheffield. But I haven't actually been... Well, no, okay, I have been further north. I've been to Newcastle once, but... Yeah, very rarely. Worksop, and these are all Nottinghamshire, Chesterfield. Right, so we are up in the clouds up here. They said Bradford ones were like too high yield, too low property price. That's what it was saying. I mean, yeah, guys, if you know these areas better, you could verify them. It's almost teasing us for Normanton. I'll put a question mark here, like, should we do this one as well? AI says no. Okay, then it was DN1. 1. Okay, then it was... Oh, and DN1 to 6, so yeah. Into, yeah, DN4. There's DN3. No, it doesn't exist. DN3. DN3? Let's do DN3. Yeah. Ah, I've done DN3. Okay. And then DN6. And that one. Did I do DN5? DN5. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4. Okay, done. Apparently not these ones. Again, it's teasing me just like it did up here, but we'll stick to what it said. Oh, right. I need to actually flick it, do I? Yeah, blue means I've... Oh, fuck up. Sorry, don't swear. Yeah, Wakefield just said 1 to 4. Oh, see, that's where Hull is. Doncaster. Grimsby. Scunthorpe. They don't sound like nice places, do they, around it? Anyway, Snaith. Ghoul. Right, let's stop being horrible about the north. Such a southerner. I am such a southerner. Then Dorset, then... Well, then Nottingham, but like... Not for that long, and then London again now, so... It's 15. 15, okay. 14, 15, okay. Apparently they're nice areas, okay. Or stable areas. Stable for rentals. That's what we're looking for. LS16, oh, okay. Okay. Apparently they've sent the LS1 to 9 are like student areas. That's what the AI told me. Again, if anyone actually has some like more local knowledge, let me know. But I wanted to avoid the like student areas. On stable family tenants. Okay, this is it. Right, we got this one. This one. Not that one. It's interesting, you know. But this is where it recommended. It's actually quite a lot of places, isn't it? No, here. I mean, yeah, this is north. Let's try it. So, okay, so I go view properties for sale and to rent. could do that as well. Oh, no, I can't do both. Can't do both? Alright. Oh, wait, that is both. I'm so... Doesn't mean that this individual property is both for sale and to rent. It just means showing all properties that are either for sale or to rent. I didn't clock that. Silly me. Silly sausage. Right. I'm sitting funny. I always do this. I always sit to the left and I wonder why I have like hip problems. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. Those numbers are so much lower. And now I've got to think about filtering it down. On our last call, Mark Shaw's talked about starting with the start of your property journey, your 2-bed maisonette. So what's this? Save this search as a lead generator. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna call it yeah, I'm gonna call it Wakefield Doncaster Leeds 1. And I'm saving that as a lead generator. Glad I found this tab actually. It's much better than just having to do the same search again and again and again. Right, so this one's a lead generator. Thing is though, how do I... I've now saved that, but I actually want to filter it down more. And how do I do that? Well, let's have a look. I don't know if it will save. Oh, this is interesting. This is gonna say lease options for sale and to rent, isn't it? Okay. If you can do lease options on not just those things though. That's the thing. Do it on them. Can do it. Okay, it's only allowing one. Okay. For sale and to rent. Buy to let 2 or 3 beds. I think this is actually the one that we're looking for. Just going for sale, house, flat or other. Or why not have a bungalow? Mark says he likes bungalows. It's my mentor. Freehold, I don't want. I want leasehold. Well, I guess so. It's fine. So I'm not. It's a good question, actually. I might ask. No, I don't think it should do leasehold. Mark says not to do leasehold flats. Remember that. Okay, I'm going to confirm that. We're going to have a look. We're looking for a property that looks tenanted or previously tenanted, compliant between 6.5 to 8% yields. where I could make 250 quid a month. Okay. Right. No, not 1,941. That does look overwhelming. I wonder if going town by town would help, doing a search which went town by town. How do I make sure that my lead generator, it's now saved the fact that I've filtered it like this? How do I make sure of that? It's interesting. Oh, that's advanced. Buy to that yield, min 4%, max 20%. I probably we want to go min 5% and max 12%, don't we? Let's do that. Anyway, let's go back. Oh no. Let me go back to this one. Oh. Alright, so it has saved the 2-3 bezel residential. Okay. Edit name. Okay. Show me there. Okay, I like it. Alright. 10 minutes left in our stream. Well, let's try and find a work with me Wednesday deal. Should we back and reduced? Yeah, back and reduced. That does definitely show motivation for sure. Let's look at the yield being between 6.5% to 8%. So the first one I can see here, Wakefield semi-detached house, back for 2 days. So, yeah, that's frustrating, isn't it? Sold for 2 months and then come back on the market at a slightly reduced. Oh no, it's not been reduced since it came back. It was reduced £5,000. That tells me that the price banding. I might write this down because I'm learning stuff from that. Is the price banding? Maybe it's 5k. So we had it upped by 5. I imagine above 200,000 it would go more than the price bands would be larger. It's weird. I kind of don't know what I'm doing here. Look, that needs a little. This does look like an ex-tenanted type thing. The washing machine was taken. It's a little bit tired. It's kind of refurbished, but a bit tired. You could leave it as is initially, and then I could refurb it when I get the funds. I think immediately you'd probably want to sort. Well, I don't know. That looks a bit ugly, but maybe that's just what's meant, when a washing machine comes out. But new like grouting and those type of things wouldn't go amiss. New carpet there, just little things. No doubt. But yeah, this looks fine. Compliant, yeah, probably. Yeah, not the rate this does, and when funds come available, refurbing that would be nice. But it's not that bad, is it? There's no shower screen or curtain, is there? There is a curtain, but the previous tenants had taken it or something. I don't know. Oh, have they got one of them? I got one of them. We got one of them recently. Water filter ones. Potentially is. They're really good. Anyway, let's write D. Yeah. Okay, D. Would be nicer if it was a C, but the rules aren't there yet. I think there's still enough time. 3 years to. Agent is purple bricks, so they're a bit tight. So offering to cover the agency fees is good. Definitely looks like a landlord special, and the yield is good. I don't know, like, is this one worth inquiring about? Some questions for Mark in terms of, because he taught us how to inquire to the agent. I shouldn't reveal everything on his course, to be honest, here for free, because it's a great course and you should pay it for it. But he told us about reaching out to agents to try and find buy-to-let type stock like this, but he didn't say much about finding it on the search engines like this, and then whether to. I imagine it's the same because he showed us on a refurb one. You look for something that's tired and use a refurb. This one's like a, do they want a lease option type thing? Maybe. So yeah, okay. Let's give it a try. Comparable. So this is WF2 8SD. No one watching at the moment. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Comparables. Didn't do an Instagram story actually. That might be why. Okay. So comparables. Opening a new tab. I prefer this. When it opens in a new tab for comparables, it's generally a lot better. How are we doing for time? 7 mil. This is the last. This is the first and last property of the stream today. Just getting into our new search area. It's a semi-detached house. This one's come back as available. Yeah. Well, this is the one. Oh, there's 2 listings. What's this one? Is it with another agent? Thought it was just purple bricks and they were tight. Okay, so it's listed on Let's Property. What's it called? Lee Property? Let Property. But it I see, this is when it had a lot of crap in it. Since been cleared out. Oh wow, yeah, it's different then. Okay. So this has had a bit of a story. That was starting in February. Starting to get an idea of. I can make some inferences here. Reduced and reduced and reduced and reduced. It didn't sell. We're trying to get rid of it before. That's just before the Renters' Rights Act. And you're going, fuck it, can't get rid of it before the Renters' Rights Act. Let's put the price back up. And then now it's empty. Looks like they kicked them out in May or April. Okay, so this is, yeah, making some sense to me. Let's look at the removed comparables around. Sold. Well, that's a lot nicer. I don't think that's really a comparable. This one, 190, same, yeah, same size, property type, but a little bit nicer inside. Okay, so we can say if it was refurbed, it would achieve 190. So let's go. It's refurbed 190k. We're asking 175k. We're asking 175, but they tried to reduce it to, what was it, 145. Didn't sell it, so that what makes them think it's worth. Yeah, because the refurbished one is 190k. WF2 8SG 83. Yeah, what did they reduce it down to on this one? Got down to, this one. It went down to 144. 44. Okay, that's it. That's surely important to know that. Sold a year ago. And that seems in a similar kind of landlord style. Right, so that's one to that's similar. Don't know the size. Gonna say the size. Not the size, but like it's similar, no? That's sold for 140. So why they believe theirs is gonna sell at 175? I don't know. Right, so this same condition, 140k, WF2 8SB, number, oh no, not even saying the number, just Manor High Road. Okay, okay, fine. So let's see what else we've got here. How is that? Oh, I hate the fact that you can't see. Oh, life. I just like, am I doing something wrong? No. It stops here, and that's not all of the properties that it's wanting to show me. Is there a second page? Is it like a page 2 that I'm missing? So like, I go here. Can't. It's like, no. I just sent it to my pipeline by mistake. What? Are you? No, I don't. Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh. That just happened. It just happened. I just clicked in somewhere. It just did it for me. Oh, blimey. Why can't I see the whole thing? Oh. That's why I tend to go on map, because otherwise it's just too annoying. Got 14 removed. That doesn't look like 14. Oh, hello. 3 down here. A bit bigger. That's withdrawn. This one withdrawn. So we want sold, really. Sold. Yeah, we had a look at that one. What's this one? Withdrawn. No, don't want that. Withdrawn. No, don't want that. Sold, but looks a lot bigger. Withdrawn. Okay, not loads of comparables. Okay. No, it's not. I don't want to be. It's these. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do I get out of this? Oh god. So counterintuitive. This software is so bad. I really hate it. Like the comparables feature of the software is so much. Other things are better, but the comparables are so much worse than property engines. This is recent, 27th of May. Right, so this is what a less good condition is selling for. So that's just good to know. We have a refurb at 190, same condition at 140, worse condition at 110. So actually there's a lot of kind of like value add. Potentially, this is WF2 SSSSB, and it's 99. Number 99. Okay, caution mark. Yeah, happy with that. So I think we could argue that, yeah, in the same conditions, go for 140. I would like maybe a half a mile. Have a look. Have a little look what happens at half a mile. On the, well, we could go on this front as well. So let's have a look at that. That's the best way of doing it. Oh, don't do that. So annoying, man. Oh, actually, can we make sure that it's in the last 12 months? A little point otherwise. Oh, this one was in the last 12 months. Nice. But again, yeah, that's been refurbished. Oh yeah. Pens run out. Refurbed. 195k. WF2 8NA. Number 164. No. Well, that's near Main Road, so that's going to be less short, almost normal actually. But it's a much bigger property. This one, no pictures. Can't be bothered then. This one, bit bigger. Looks like a Premier Inn. Alright, same sort of condition. 160, but it is a bit bigger. So yeah, the fact they're asking 175 is a bit joke, really. Bigger is going for 160, and that's WF2 8BX number 68. Right. This one, that's a lot bigger. This one, it's the same sort of house. It's a bungalow though, so that's not really comparable. Alright, no worries. Then we'll go on to this. Again, be last 12 months. 22. Okay, let's have a look. This one. Withdraw. Yeah, can we not have withdrawal? So pointless. Wasting my time, to be honest. Sold, but that's a lot bigger. Yeah, again sold, but it's a lot bigger and nicer style as well. It's not really comparable. 250. I don't know if that's anyway. Doesn't really help our case anyway. We're trying to say that basically what they've got it on at is overpriced. Looks like, you know, if we got it for 150 or something like that, then, you know, a refurb today could bring it up to around 200k in value. But of course, we'd be looking to agree 3 to 5 years, something like that. 5 years would be ideal. Oh, I don't know if I've looked at that one yet. Oh, that's very. It's comparable. I don't think I have. Oh, so the thing is, that's not really very good condition. That doesn't really help our case. But they have stuck in a new kitchen, which, yeah, that has the greatest input in things like kitchens. 44 days ago. Modernised inside. Oh, very nice. Oh, and it's bigger as well. Pop it down. Refurb, to be fair. It looks like we wouldn't get over that 200k figure. Just because, like, when the houses look as shite as they do outside, I think it's probably like it's a psychological figure, just in that they're not worth more than 200k kind of thing. Yeah, those type of boxy council, ex-council ones. Oh, don't be too upset. Oh, I need to get on with it because I've got a call at 8 with my accountability lot. Park pitch and park. That sounds fun. Right. Pitch and park. Refurbed 195k. WF2 8LZ. Bigger as well, isn't it? And it's number 61. So it looks like these don't go above 200k. It's a psychological figure. Here's another one again. Beautifully refurbed. I'm guessing, yeah, but not above 200,000 because of it. 200k. WF2 8NA. A. What am I doing? 164. That's literally like next door, isn't it? Alright, and this one again. Same story, isn't it? It's been refurbed inside. Not to everyone's taste, but it's been refurbed inside. Refurbed. And on for 190. Sold for 190. WF2 8AF. Yeah, these do look like stable sort of types. How about this one? Kitchen's alright, isn't it? That's one to suggest, like, what's the difference, really? I think that's another same condition. would say roughly say it balances it out, the same condition. 140. Why are guys asking for 175? I think that is overpriced. So we can have him, basically. We can demonstrate to him that he's got it all wrong in terms of his pricing. Just hope he's not too upset about it. This one, 160. Yeah, again, same. Oh, but the bathroom's gorge. No, it's not. That's just an anomaly. Because it looks horrible from the outside. Really nice bathroom. Well, this one. It's lovely on the outside. Oh, it's also good on the inside. Wow! Why is that gone so low? Wow. So yeah, this is key to persuading it. There's so many actually that can demonstrate why his is overpriced. I'm already liking Wakefield over London. In London you don't get any bloody comparables. Literally, don't get any. That's too. But I think on this side of the road they're different. Yeah, this is a posher area. But honestly, you know what's crazy? That kind of house in London, that's 800k. Crazy. Alright, 93, that's too much. 81. That's a different style though, isn't it? It's more modern style, it's not a council. Again, different style. Same style. Okay, we can look at this. Oh, but it's withdrawn. Oh, that's another point. I forgot to look at it. No, that's sold. They were sold. The ones you're looking at were sold. Okay, fine. Great. So I think we can make a case based on the kind of the 140 to 160s. Well, there's 160 more, but that asking 175. Too much. Really should pay much more than 150 for the state it's in. Yeah, wants to pay no more than 150 for it. But then it's like, but it's in a price band. It's still the price band's worth in 5k. In which case 150 would be too low. So I've got to consider that. So I've just got to get more reps in at looking at these. Like if it is 150k off a kind of offensive on a 175 asking. Yeah, so got to figure that out. But yeah, I would say let's go back here. Let's add this to our pipeline. So if you want to work with me this Wednesday on this deal, this will be the deal that I'm posting. Now I have a little note here to so don't wish to offer more than 150k, work out the price bands as to not offend. Yes, but essentially we've got comparables on this property. I've written down 10 of them. Refurbished comparables are around 190 to 200k, so that's the ceiling value of this type of property. This is around there. This one is a bit refurbished, but could be in a nicer condition. So as throughout the years when especially the bathroom. Properties of the same condition are actually around 140 to 160, which is why I mentioned that 150 would be the highest offer on this one. So, and 175 does seem steep for it. However, in the past, this one was listed and reduced quite heavily down to 144. So therefore there is a possibility that they will compromise again and then they ditch that agent. There's a possibility that again they would compromise on the price. So yeah, if you want to work with me with this Wednesday on this one, drop me a message. Could be a joint venture, could be a sourcing, could be whatever, just a bit of help to try and make a deal on this one. Deals are made, not found. Property filter. Yeah, otherwise I'll be doing this next week as well. There'll be another deal then to dig our teeth into. Our tithes, tithes, don't know. Right, so thank you very much for watching. This is my new strategy. Oh, and I wonder if that search, yes, it is gonna save, and then that one's in my pipeline, isn't it now? This one, yeah. Do that, does it do anything? There was one I did want to delete from my pipeline. I don't know where it's gone though. I think maybe I did already delete it. I added it in just earlier. We're all good. If you go like that, it does. Okay, that's selected. Status managed property tags. Didn't even know about that feature. Okay, right. Next week, I'll be at my parents', so yeah, the stream might be at a different moment in time. That might be because taking 2 weeks holiday, so it might be after 2 weeks. Let's see.